morning. It's Monday morning. 3 days ago, ground was covered with snow, and now today it's pretty warm out and windy. And under a red flag warning. It's Colorado. Hey, Brinks. Also, we got kind of a crappy thing going on. For about 2 weeks, we've been dealing with a water issue. So we've been told in the past by another well company that we need a new well drilled. I don't know if that's true. We're hoping that's not the case. If that's the case, we're looking at $50,000 or $60,000, which really is not in the budget. So we're praying and hoping that it's something simple. So I'm not an expert on wells, but I've done some research and I kind of know how they're supposed to work, and we got an idea of what it could be. Maybe our well just needs, or our pump just needs to be lowered again. I don't know. But we'll see. I'll keep you informed. Like I said, they're coming tomorrow. Still waiting for the well guys. We called and they're about an hour and a half away. So I'm gonna let these noisy guys out. It's a pretty morning. I think the horses might disagree. I don't know if you can see them. They're sitting over here. They got their blankets on, and they probably disagree with me. But it's not too cold, really. So yeah, yesterday, I think it was in the 70s, like mid 70s. And now today, it's in the 30s and snowing. Hopefully the well guys will get here, and we've got our fingers crossed, and we've been praying that it won't be an extremely expensive ordeal. Well, you can see them. They're back there working. They're replacing my pump, replacing pipe. So pump was still working, but they recommended, their recommendation was to replace it because it was starting to get seized. And they replaced 10 sticks of pipe at 21 foot per stick. It's going to be quite expensive. The pump and the motor alone aren't cheap. So, and it's starting to snow, as you can see. It looks pretty. So anyway, they're a real good company, a couple really nice guys, and much appreciated. So here is the aftermath of the well, guys. And you can see those pipes right there are in pretty bad shape. So they basically replaced anything, including the pump and the pump. So here's the pump, that's the pump motor. So anything that was in the water, or if there was some threads that looked bad or anything like that, they replaced them. One thing that they found was everything's 1.25 inches. So those are 1.25 inches, those are 1.25 inches, that's 1.25 inches, these two are 1.25 inches. But then the previous well company put in 1, 2, 3 sticks, goat head, 3 sticks of 1 inch. The guess is that they ran out of 1.25 inches and put on 1 inch. I asked this well company if that's normal, and they said no, that's not normal, and pretty stupid. So they took out the 1 inch and put in 1.25 inches. So going down my wellhead right there, it's 1.25 inch pipe all the way down 540 feet roughly. But something I wanted to show you, if I can get the goat to move out of the way here. If you look, well, first you can really see how nasty looking this pipe is here. Just full of pitting and all kinds of scale. And then when you also come over here, so this is the top of the coupler, this is the bottom of the coupler. Right here in the middle of the coupler, it's like worn through. So you can see threads, and there's also a hole there. You probably can't see it on camera, but I can see my finger on the other side. And then you've got real bad pitting right there. So essentially what was going on is I had at least one, but multiple holes is the theory, in my well pipe. And so I learned a whole bunch from this company. They were great. Barnhart Pump Company is who we used, and they were fantastic. So I'll put their link in the description. If anybody in my area ever needs some well work, I would highly recommend them. They did a very good job, so I very much appreciated it. So anyways, what they said they assume happened, or was happening, was that we would have good pressure, because we did have good pressure when we first turned it on. So that pressure was coming from our pressure tank. So then when the pressure tank would get down to the level of pressure where it would kick the well on, our well pumps about 11 and 12.5 gallons per minute is what our well pumps. And so once the pressure tank would lose its pressure, because we were running water out here, the well couldn't keep up. So when it dropped down, we were down to about 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons per minute. So we were losing like 9 to 9.5 gallons roughly per minute of flow in back down into the well. And that was causing low pressure, but it was also causing all the debris and stuff we were seeing, because that water was shooting out at a high pressure. They said that all the piping in the pump should get up to about 188 pounds of pressure. So basically it would only pump up to 88 pounds. So we were losing 100 pounds of pressure. So it was shooting that water out, which was, messing up, the inside of my well and dislodging all the stuff that a 20-year-old well might have on the sides. The water is much cleaner today, thank God. Still not 100% clean, but it's usable, which is very much appreciated. If you've ever gone without water, it's pretty miserable, especially when you have animals. You know, we've got chickens, geese, a duck, baby ducks. We got some meat birds, we got cows, goats, horses, dogs, cats. We have a lot of animals that require water, that depend on us for water. So when you don't have good water, it's kind of a scary thought. We also were able to go over to my parents' house and grab some water, because they live not too far, thankfully. But then, wouldn't you know it, their well quit working. Can you believe that? What are the odds? So their well quit working. They had to have a well company come out. Thankfully, theirs wasn't as big of a deal. The switch on their pressure tank had gone bad, so it was a relatively easy fix for the company to come out and replace that. So, but it was just the timing. Again, Barnhart Pump Company. They're in Peyton, Colorado. They're a great company. They did very well for us. I'm very pleased. And I'll leave a link down in the description. They did a very good job. They were very informative. They didn't mind me being there asking questions and learning. They tried to get it done as fast as they could, because labor is the big expense there outside of the pump. The labor is the big expense. So they tried to get it done in a timely fashion, and they treated me well, and I appreciated that. So we've got water. Praise God. So far, so good. Our water seems to be fixed. It's been a couple days since we had it worked on, and it seems to be working pretty good. And the animals are getting some fresh water. So take a look. No dirt, no rust, no mud, no sludge. Doesn't lose pressure anymore. Comes out the way that it should. And it looks good. Took a little bit for it to clear out all the junk that was in it, but so far so good. I'm gonna fill up some water here for one of the horses. Look at that. Fresh, clean water. It's amazing how much you miss having water when you don't have water. Well, there you go. We have clean, fresh, running water. And what a blessing that is. It certainly is nice to be able to turn the hose on and get clean water out of there. The animals appreciate having clean water, and we appreciate being able to shower. Did some showers at grandparents' house and some quicker like hobo style showers. So it's really nice to be able to take showers and water the animals. The company name was Barnhart Pumps. If you have any water issues with your well, if you're on a well, I'd highly recommend them. They did a great job for me. They were prompt. They showed up when they said they were going to, and they didn't mind me asking questions. They didn't mind me being out there. And like I said, I'll put a link for them down in the description. I feel like they were honest and they took care of me. So I can't say enough good about them. But we have clean running water, and I changed the filters, the water filters, and they were pretty soiled, which I was expecting. I think I changed them the night that they came, and I haven't had to change them since again, but I'll probably change them coming up here in the next day or so, just to see what they look like, and go from there. So say hi, Grace.
Hi.
It's feeding time, so the animals are enjoying their food, to say the least. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you know when I'm posting videos. I'm gonna try to keep them coming. And if you like it, give a like, comment, share it, and I'll see you next time.